Mafs Australia, Season 13, Episode 10.
Episode 10 already.
Yep.
Wow, that's like we're a quarter of the way through it.
We are.
That's wild.
If you use numbers.
Now, so we've had the commitment ceremony. That's done. They ripped Mel a new one.
Yep.
And so, well, they did.
Yeah.
Do we think that that's going to change anything?
It's not going
No,
to change
not at all.
anything, but she's now on that week's notice. She's going to come back to the next commitment ceremony and go, I tried everything. And then John's going to rip into Luke because that's what John does. He takes bad takes on everything.
And then we get angry. So let's get into it.
Oh, already angry.
Up and sort of
I'm
nervous.
really struggling.
You know that meme face?
I haven't slept pretty much at all.
Sorry, yeah.
Like even right now I'm shaking. So I
Yeah,
felt
yeah.
like
That's it.
there would be
That's
some
him.
grace for the fact that I'm sleep deprived. This morning I go into my bedroom and
Our bedroom.
our bedroom, and I said, can you do your packing later? And you seemed frustrated.
You didn't ask to say that. Can you do your packing later? You did not say that.
Grayson, I'm exhausted.
That's fine. I understand you're exhausted.
But you were annoyed at me.
No. I was annoyed at the way you addressed him.
I'm literally, this is doing my head in.
I said when
Jules,
she snaps, she was
I'm
going to
asking
snap.
for
Yep.
you to acknowledge what I'm saying.
Acknowledge what?
I just feel like all
What
the
did you say?
conversations are about you and what you need.
But do you know who his expression to this thing?
Yeah.
There's that meme with I don't even know what it is. It's a person, but it's doing that.
Okay. You're going to have to find it for
I'm
me
going to have to find the meme for you, but
so we can see it.
you'll see it. It's like,
I'm thinking of the one with the mouse, but we're definitely thinking of different ones.
yeah.
He does seem fairly vacant as a person, but I think that's just because we haven't seen a lot of him.
No. And the first thing that got raised, we didn't see any of them on the red flag, green flag.
Mm.
But I get the feeling that he's just not sure. And so he's letting her take the lead.
I think the Julia and Grayson dynamic is very much Julia talking and being the Riz consultant that she is,
Mhm.
right? And him listening to her and not knowing what to say. And so she just keeps talking. Stereotypes exist for a reason. Women generally talk more than men. Men are generally more closed to communication. That's just a thing. And because she's such an efficient communicator, in other words, she talks a lot, he feels unheard.
Grayson might also be, you said this was potentially going to be a problem, that because she's bisexual and, you know, I mean, she didn't bring it up in this conversation, but every other conversation that we've seen aired, she's raised that again.
If she was a vegan too, she would be unbearable.
Oh, yeah. I don't think that he's confused on what he needs. I think he's just trying to get in.
She's trying to get a word in.
Yeah, exactly. Trying to get a word in. I need you to do this for me. I need you to do that. And it obviously doesn't help when she's in such a poor state. I mean, she's lost one night of sleep.
Oh,
She's lost one night of sleep out of...
can you imagine
All of
if she was a chronic pain sufferer? She would be unbearable.
We've both discussed that intimacy is something that we need to work on.
I'll be the first to admit I struggle in this field, so I don't know how to talk about that stuff yet. That's why I don't really have much to say besides,
okay.
oh goody,
And yeah,
don't know what I'm doing.
So the thing with Rachel and Steve
Mm.
is he's got a lot of fear.
He does.
Right,
And
because
he doesn't know how to navigate
He
all
doesn't
that.
know how to fit into this
Yep.
modern world.
Yep.
He's said that about the whole
Yep.
online dating thing. There's a pretty good chance he hasn't got a lot. Well, he said he hasn't got a lot of experience with women at all,
Yeah,
and so he doesn't know where the line is.
yeah.
If there's a
Especially-
line and
yeah.
she needs him to walk across it, she needs to show him where the line is and walk him across it.
Oh, she
Yeah.
needs to tell him which line and then when he needs to walk across it because,
Okay. And help him out. Help a boy out.
Yeah.
he's clearly, you can see
He's nervous.
that he's been nervous and really anxious the
And why would he
entire
not be?
time.
He's not.
Right.
He's absolutely not. Like if there is an anti-Julia,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Steve.
He
He is
is-
the anti-Julia.
Like, I'm hopeful for us as a couple moving forward, but of course I have that self-doubt. I just have fear of that rejection. I find him really attractive, and he said that he finds me attractive as well. So, yeah. I'm hoping that he will take on the advice from the experts. And now, this morning, he kept on saying friendship, which pissed me off. Not a good start. I would like to see things progress just the romance side of things.
I mean, intimacy for me has so many different forms. Just, as I said, I'm pretty chill, so we just, take it as it comes.
Steve was hoping for a little hottie who was about 35.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what Steve was hoping he'd get matched with. And whilst
Have you never watched a series before? They
Yeah, I
put
don't
you
think so.
age appropriate as a general rule.
While he looks at Rebecca and he does she's very attractive. Hey, everybody has preferences.
Yep.
His preference is possibly a fair bit younger.
Yeah.
In the 9 couples,
Mm.
8 of the 9 couples are a lot younger.
They're in the
And
age bracket
as
that he
might be
he's
interested
attracted
in.
to.
Yeah.
Rebecca is not his usual type,
Mm.
and that being age categorized into that, he needs to just either be straight up honest with her so that, that rejection isn't as deep. Of course she's
Yep.
going to feel rejected.
Yeah.
I mean, the process that they're in is really accelerated
Yep.
under a high pressure situation with little or no privacy. Do you know what I mean?
Because he's a creative director. My mind keeps coming back to that. He's the guy who tells creative people what to do.
Yep.
I think he has a fairly good look on how he is going to be presented.
Yeah.
And I think he's being fairly filtered towards her.
Yeah,
That's why he's
not
being
going to
so
say
polite.
he's not going to say what he actually wants.
No.
Because he knows that he can't.
He's worried about how he's going to look. And so he hasn't said, look, I'm really sorry, this isn't going to come past friendship.
I mean, he should be wearing a badge that says "No old chicks." That's what he
Sure.
needs, a bumper sticker or something.
Sure.
Right, because that's
Yeah.
clearly where he's going with it.
Yeah.
A little, hello, I'm not a big fan of old chicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to create a rom-com vibe, like in Love Actually.
Oh, okay.
and
Yeah,
hold
I knew
some
that's what she was
cards
doing.
up.
Very intense.
I want
Oh,
this
yeah.
so
For-
badly.
And on
Vicky.
camera.
Like, for where they are,
I want
Yeah.
this to progress.
like,
I need
just
some
get in an
romance.
outfit and dress it
Need
up.
it.
It's a lot more tame, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. There's a lot of pressure here. This is I'm feeling pressured. And it's got nothing to do with me.
Mask thing is, I'm sorry, it's creepy. She's scared too, clearly, or she wouldn't have a mask on. And what it
No,
means
they make
is,
them put the mask on.
no, but
We don't know.
she
We
can't.
don't
We
know.
don't know who made him put the mask on, but she's got a mask on. She should be there. If it's supposed to be intimacy, she's supposed to be
Yeah.
supporting him into it.
Yeah, some
If
eye
she's
contact.
not supporting him in it.
Some eye contact.
Wouldn't hurt.
Oh.
It masks so much of her. It's not really a red flag. It masks so much of her expression. He's gonna be freaking out. She's
Yeah.
freaking out. They've just made it completely
he-
unnecessary anxiety.
Yeah, it's not a good
This
look.
is-
The mask is bad.
Yeah, no,
the
the
mask is
mask.
bad.
The actual written cards.
That's a
is-
good way to do
That's
it.
intense.
Yeah, she
enough.
wants to bring on the Love Actually vibe, but she's kind of bringing on the hostage vibe. We're all going to feel very uncomfortable with this.
The only way that this could not be worse than it's going to be is if she didn't have that mask on and they could actually have some eye contact.
That
and
would
she
be
could
better.
reassure him. This is just,
Hard.
oh
This is
my
scary.
gosh.
Welcome to my fantasy task. I ask that you please answer all questions clearly. Will you kiss me now, in this moment, the kind of kiss that makes me feel something?
What, repulsed? I mean,
Gotta specify.
just feel something.
I can kiss you, Rachel, but I'm not too sure if it's going to make you feel something.
This is really
I
hard
need
to
to
watch.
understand what you mean by that.
Yeah, that's true.
You need to help me understand what you mean by that.
And I'll let
That's
you, and
a
I'll
curve.
explain.
They like to really,
Ramp it
really.
up.
Oh, absolutely.
But the thing is, some of these things are so fragile, you can't just go and ramp it up recklessly. And that's what Alessandra did there.
Yeah.
She ramped that up recklessly.
Yep.
And that was not okay. He's got a past with this.
Yeah, he does.
There.
No.
I stand in the relationship right now. We feel like roommates, and I feel like it is friendly. For me to kiss you and make you feel something, I would need to feel that romantic connection. And
Okay.
unfortunately, I haven't felt that romantic connection as of yet.
Oh.
Okay.
This is
really-
really hard for me to be saying this right now.
That's really bad.
Here
I
you
think
go.
we just need a breather for a minute.
Everybody breathe. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay.
It's going to be the same for Rebecca and Steve, you watch. Except for he's not actually going to say
Well, no, the difference is that this Stephen is a nice guy
yes.
and he's trying to be as...
Diplomatic.
He said
well, diplomatic's probably the word, but he's trying to be as caring as he can be
Yeah.
and he
and
said
not do something he doesn't
that's what he
mean.
said.
If they just had that talk at a regular, they got up one morning, they were like, oh, this isn't working, we need to talk about this. If they had that talk,
Yeah.
it would have been a lot less emotionally charged.
Yep.
Yeah.
It would have been a lot calmer.
What she did there was put a demand on him,
Yeah.
right? And that's a different thing. I can see where she's coming from. I accept where she's coming from, and I don't think she's wrong. I don't think she's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But she put so much on it, and you know what I also think? I think the mask was the absolute worst thing.
Yeah.
Because her face looked terrified. She looked like she was doing it under duress. Like there's no way, there was no, like where a smile and an inviting look could have turned him.
Yeah.
One bride is taking fantasy night to a whole new level.
Oh.
Okay. Oh no.
It's giving him flashcards.
Paper is a bad idea.
Oh, wow.
What did
Wowza.
sorry, what was it?
Were you bullied?
Okay.
Sorry, say that again.
What I brought to the table for Intimacy Week is a bit of a list of
Yeah.
questions. And connecting with someone in this way is really sacred to me.
No,
What's
that's
the
a job
most
interview.
healing experience you've had in
Definitely
friendship?
a job interview.
How does that mean? How do you mean by that? Sorry.
Since we
Oh.
had our little
Her fantasy is putting him out of his comfort zone.
Well, she lives for this world. She lives
Yeah, there's
for
a line.
I'm aware there's a line, and she's well crossed over it. But
This is not romantic or fantasy. Yeah, this builds
I mean, I'm
intimacy,
stuck in the red flag.
but
Yeah.
not in
Yeah.
this context. Dang.
I'd rather be around anybody else.
Yep.
Oh,
No, we saw it. We saw it in your face, James. It's okay.
Like, ours creepy as all heck.
A fantasy night. What was the best quality
21
about
questions,
your
yeah.
ex?
Were you bullied as a child?
Mm.
Were you? Were you bullied as a child?
Yeah.
Do you like to be bullied? Do
Yeah.
you want to be bullied tonight?
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean, she was bullying him
Yeah.
right there.
That was abuse.
Whew.
That was
That was poor little Grayson abuse.
that was Grayson abuse.
That man has gone through so much in the last week.
Yep. Grayson abuse is not okay, Julia.
Dang.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
He's
Jan
worried.
picks out for me because she's like, you're a
Can I have a
working-
look? What is it?
She's like, you're a boss bitch.
Yeah. You know, it's
These things that I picked, just so you know,
yeah.
are like the most covered up.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good one.
That's
If
not
you
very
wanted me to
nice.
put it on,
Steve.
Yeah. I mean, look,
Oof.
I'd rather not.
Because it's not something that I'm.
I guess what's the word? It's just not for me.
Is this for the drama, or
Oh,
is
yeah.
it for the, or is this actual love? Because I'm sorry, the way this is all going is very suspicious to me.
I get every time Steve voices his opinion, which is very loosely his opinion, I fall back into the creative director. Feels like he's looking at her and says, "Oh, this is a great idea, and I like it, me personally, but this is bad, and you should get rid of it."
Very-
He always
Not
feels
what the brief said.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I get a very bad feeling from him.
Yeah, he's
I don't like him.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't like him.
not
It's-
really an aura person, but he's got a weird aura.
There's a lot of
He has a weird lack of aura.
there's a lot of
Freak of a man.
Mm-hmm. He does. He knows over everything.
He does.
Look, hey.
Would it have killed him to let her put it on so she didn't feel like she was rejected?
Yeah.
Or, like, what was he worried about? That she's going to put it on and he was going to hurl all over the place?
Yeah.
Give me a bucket, quick! Right? I mean,
Yeah.
would it have hurt him to let her do her thing? I don't think he's even there. I think he's been through two long-term relationships. I think he was married twice. He's been through two of those. I think he's kind of a bit dead inside. I don't think...
No, I think he's not into her.
He's not into her.
He's not
just
into
not into her.
That he
And
gets.
she's nice, she's lovely, she's very attractive. He's just not into her.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
That's your dog that died.
Ugh. I'd rather be with Grey.
I'm glad that she left that in.
And then footy ball, obviously.
He's tried. I reckon he's tried.
Oh, that's so... What the helly? That's so good. Oh my god, you've made it so cute.
That's pretty decent, actually.
Oh,
Do you remember the
nice.
dates?
Yeah.
Oh, bless your cotton socks.
Brooke and Chris.
Want this
Brooke
on my
and Chris.
desk by tomorrow?
What a terrible picture she did. Why did she put the dead dog in there?
Oh, yeah.
Who does that?
If Stephen...
Brooke wants to. It is Brooke's job as a ringer to torture him.
What does that say about Chris, though? Stephen's got whippet energy. Chris has got dead dog energy.
I mean, you've footy and your dead dog. Whoa.
He's
and then
two
we were
character
all
traits.
No, but
expecting
aren't they
his...
the two things he failed at though? Like
Yeah,
he couldn't keep the dog alive and he failed at football.
That wasn't Chris, was it?
Or was that Grayson?
Yeah, that was Grayson.
That was Grayson. He's been missing it for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, true.
And she's
And
rubbed
then-
it in.
And then we...
This is the football I'm not letting you do, and there's the dog that's dead.
The Chris's picture wasn't that bad, actually. I was expecting... Okay, to be honest, I was expecting stick figures.
So was I.
Me too.
That'd be fairly accurate for her, though.
Yeah, it was a good picture.
Did you notice that his reward was the cuddle that a preschool teacher gives to a good boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Bless your cotton socks.
Yeah, I
but
mean, that's
the
what you want to
words
hear.
And the cuddle were exactly like a preschooler having to deal with a
Macaroni
small
art,
child that they
yeah.
go.
I'm
Oh,
really
you-
confused about how you actually feel about me. Can you see any kind of future with me?
That
It's a long
depth
pause.
of connection needs to happen before anything.
So I've asked you,
So
I just
that's
want you to
no.
answer
Buzzword.
this question for me. It's really simple.
Well,
Can
I'm
you
just
see an
trying to
emotional connection building for us in the future?
if we're able to communicate and there's emotional safety in terms of my needs, that's the part.
Buzzword.
It is all buzzwords.
I'd be rather with
I've asked
anywhere
her
else.
blatant questions. I get this long-winded answer.
We need to just continue creating safe spaces to really talk about
Buzzwords. Now, Julia and Grayson. If Julia has been in relationships where the other parties just don't talk about themselves, I can see how her fantasy would be, I ask any question and get an answer, right? Now, if she just said it that way to him, maybe he could understand.
Yeah.
Yep.
But what she's saying to him is, we need to lean in and understand ourselves in a format that we can then visualize and blah blah blah. Buzzword.
I think we need to really bring our emotions to the table, and in this next QC, we really need to work on this, okay? In the next business year, we need to be by a proper financial, productive marriage.
We need to set goals and make sure that we achieve those goals.
I like the way you're thinking there. Yeah.
TED Talk.
Yeah,
TED
it's a TED Talk.
101.
Yeah,
Stop
I like
with
her.
all the buzzwords and just answer the questions.
I like her. However, I have seen her in real life before, not her personally, obviously people like her. And what her problem is she has done so much self-help book study that she has become a self-help book. And that is her being a consultant. Now she can't get out of that and actually go back to being a human. And what he wanted from her fantasy was it to be in some way fantasy adjacent.
Romantic. Just romantic.
To look like some sort of a fantasy.
At this point in time, like we saw at the end of that, he's like, is she even interested in me? Because as far as he can tell, she is not interested in him.
She could be having that conversation with a brick wall.
Yeah, she's coming across like an alien.
Yeah.
She didn't even crack out the tea lights. Everyone's had tea lights. The tea light budget was huge.
That
The tea light fairy was working hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw it back on Grayson now. Because Grayson isn't actually spending time trying to understand what she's doing. He's just looking at the weird and saying, that's weird, and freaking out.
Yeah.
Okay? If he looked at the weird, look, we embrace the weird, okay? Weird is, you are your weird. No one else is trying to come for your weird. It's who you are. But he didn't embrace her weird. Okay? That was her special kind of weird. I don't know what she does when they wander off into the other room. I don't think I want to know. But if this is her weird, if this is what gets her going, and he's interested in any way, shape or form, he should be trying to understand it.
A bit more open.
And what he's doing is saying, you're weird, be normal. And she's and she can't be normal if she's got the weird.
And really, you can throw this back on the experts, because he went into this expecting someone perfectly matched for him, and she did the same.
And she's not.
And she's not, and he's not. Yeah.
Good way to put it, Caitlin.
All right, beautiful people. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Please come on, hit the subscribe and the like button because it doesn't cost you anything. And drop me some comments. And thank you for the comments that I've got so far.
Now, I've also got to ask.
Yes.
If you think Julia's weird, tell us about it.
Is Julia weird?
Is Julia weird?
Was the timing for Rachel and Stephen that was way too intense, and was it the wrong timing? Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Like, subscribe, hit the share button, leave us some comments. We love you. Bye.
Love's a strong word.